Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 3, and I am thinking for today's episode, we are going to work on the outside of the house. And by the outside of the house, I mean, look at this. The house looks good. The inside looks good. We worked on that in the last episode. The cellar looks good, but outside it is pretty bare. So I'm thinking we need to pretty this place up. And for that, we need to do a little bit of landscaping. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on today's project. Now, for the outside of this build, I'm thinking we definitely need a walkway and we definitely need some trees. Now, keep in mind, we do have DB building his house right over here, and I'm assuming the door is either going to be right here in the center of the circle or possibly here. So I do have to keep in mind that he can have a door on either side. So when it comes to landscaping, I need to make sure I don't get in the way of whatever he wants to do here. I did talk to DB about decorating the outside. He was totally cool with it. But again, I do want to be courteous of his chunk. I believe this is his block there, from there to there, yes. So we can technically keep inside this chunk here. But again, I do want to be mindful of DB's doorway as we decorate today. Now, what I'm thinking is I want to use cracked stone bricks, some mossy stone bricks, cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone. And then, of course, I do want to add a little bit of coarse dirt in there. And I'm thinking, well, we definitely need to move this, but I'm thinking we want to make this 3 wide to match this. And then, of course, we don't want it to be perfectly straight. We do want it to kind of wrap around so we don't have a straight line, just to kind of give it more of a natural feel. So let me go ahead and get some digging started so I have a rough idea of what I want to do. Well, I said I didn't want a straight line, and I kind of ended up with one anyways. I kind of started wrapping the path this way, and then I realized, again, DB's door is going to be right here, and I want him to have a little freedom of what he wants to do with the front. But, I mean, it's not completely straight. We do have these blocks coming off of the side like that, and I can assure you, once we get blocks in place, it's going to look a lot better. I can promise you that. So let me go ahead and start laying down some blocks, and let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think this is coming together nicely. I tried to break up the blocks as much as I can so I don't have too much of one thing going on, and I think it blends in pretty well. Now, my only regret is I didn't build my house one block up, and I say that because this is pretty flat. I mean, I can try to throw some slabs down in there, but I'm not quite sure how that is going to look. I don't think that'll look too good. I tried to use some path blocks to kind of, give some depth, but man, I really wish I built one block up. But at this point, there's nothing we can do. We just work with what we have. And yeah, this is looking really good. We're going to place in some grass. We're going to place in some trees. That will give it some height. And I was considering placing a pathway going this way. You can tell where the grass is trying to grow back. But I changed my mind, and then I considered going this way because we do have all of this space over here. And I was thinking maybe we can build something over there, but I'm not quite sure yet. For sure, I wanted to get this main path done. Now, this is getting pretty close to BJ's house. We can go this way with the walkway, and we can also connect with this one over here, and I'm thinking this one might make a little bit more sense. But let's take this one step at a time and finish up this area in front of the house. And man, I really do need something off to the side, don't I? I saw Zap log on last night, and it looked like he was going to start building off to the right of the house, or I guess the left if you're looking at the house. So what I decided to do, I decided to go back to the end and do a little more end rating, because when I got my elytra, there was a city I passed up that I just couldn't handle at the time. So I went ahead and went back, and this is what I came back with. So I have 53 shulker shells. I got that dragon head off of the ship where I got my elytra. Came back with the end rods because I do like to dark out the city. We got ourselves a shulker head. I had 3 ender chests, but I believe I put one down someplace else. 3 chests with the loot, and then we got ourselves a couple iron shovels, an iron pickaxe, and then a couple diamond pickaxes with silk touch and mending. Silk touch. Ooh, these are pretty good. I did start using this one to start breaking down the ender chests because, yeah, the one I had before was about to break, so I'm really glad I came across that. We got 6 emeralds, 12 iron ingots, and then some diamond armor as well as some iron chest plates. Oh, and then of course a diamond horse armor, so I kind of feel like I need to get a horse now and then place the horse armor on that. So that's what I did, and DB is also online, so let's go ahead and check out what the outside looks like now. Alright, I went ahead and finished up the pathway, so let's take a look at what I added. First, what you can see here is I did add a little dirt trail going to the sheep pen, and somehow my donkey got inside. I don't know how that happened, but this goes up to the pen. I added some grass, some more trees, some berry bushes, and then I added the walkway going to DB's front door, which I think came out really good. And again, I was wanting to fill in this air gap here, so I placed a tree there and a tree also further back just to fill that in. And again, more grass, and then I put some bushes up against his wall just to kind of decorate it. And again, we got DB's permission to do that, to tie it all in. Now, while I was doing that, BJ also said that I could tie in the pathway to his build, so I did that. And this is it right here. We took the pathway, we went all the way down to the side of BJ's blacksmith build, and it looks like he did work on the plaza area. So let's take a little bit of a tour. Let me go ahead and take off my boots real quick because I do have Frostwalker on, and I don't want to mess up any builds over here because there is water. So starting with this, we have Mr. Beardstone's, we have BJ's place, and look at this, man. This decorating is so good. And then we head over here, wrap around the side, and then we walk into our area where we've decorated with our pathway, the trees, and man, it ties in really good. Now, I don't know what Zap is going to do just yet, but maybe we can also take the pathway going this way and possibly take the pathway running through here off to the side of DB's place, possibly tie it in to the bridge there, and then run the walkway into PBK's area, and I think that would be really cool. But with that said, the pathway is all done, and yeah, this looks really good. I'm really proud of the way this turned out. Now that we have this all done, Prowl did hit me up, and he was asking if we could assist him with a little redstone project. Now, I'm not quite sure what that redstone project is, but I'm always down to help out with redstone because, again, I love working on redstone. So let's go ahead and find Prowl and see what kind of project he has in mind.
All right, guys. I've asked Mr. Rogue Fox here. Hi, Rogue Fox. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Prowl? Doing pretty good.
All right, good, awesome. So, if any of you guys know Rogue Fox, he's like the redstone guru, especially on our server and in general. So, I wanted to give Rogue Fox. I have 3 elytras that I want to give Zloy, and I've told you about this, and you've worked up a contraption that's going to allow me to launch 3 armor stands up through the floor right here when he hits a button, so that way we can present him with his elytra, right?
Yep, right.
Awesome.
Yep, right there. Yep, I do have a little build rigged up, and so nice. Oh, speaking of Zloy, he's right behind you.
Hide. Okay, that was a close one. We managed to get rid of Zloy. He's not around here anymore. He's off doing something with Dadcraft, I think. So, Rogue Fox, let's cut to the chase here. How are we going to shoot armor stands up through here? What's the plan?
All right, so the plan is, may I borrow, let's say, pistons? Looks like you're holding some there. Thank you.
Yep.
So since we are here, we need a little bit more height, but we definitely want to base.
Ooh, okay, we'll figure it out.
We can actually, if we do it this way, maybe. So if we do piston, oh, not facing down though. This way, this way. floor block. So, actually, it will come back one more. It's different when you're not in a creative world, but imagine this, but one block back where this is. So this would extend forward, and then this would push this floor block up to here. That's the idea.
And that's accounting for the... Okay, that's the floor block one. And then down there somewhere, you say we'll need to dig down. That's where the armor stands will go.
Yeah, the armor stands. So I was counting. We need to have one, let's see, 2, 3, and that block is where the slime block should be, right there.
Gotcha.
Right? I guess we'll see if I remember my numbers correctly.
It's redstone. It's probably almost never done correctly the first time, especially when I'm involved. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start digging, and then we're gonna get this thing set up.
All right. Sounds good. All right. The redstone is in. We got the trapdoor right here above my head. So when I push this button, what should happen, if we did this correctly, is this floor is going to retract. So let's go ahead and give it a push.
It works.
It works. All right.
It works.
Yes. All right. So we'll look at it one more time, so Prowl can get a better, proper view of it working underneath. But let's go ahead. We're gonna push the button. That retracts the floor, and then it goes back and then extends back up. So yep, everything is working nicely down here, Prowl. All we need to do now is get in the slime blocks and place in the armor stands, and we should be good to go.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, Prowl. So the redstone is completely finished. We got the slime block in place. You went over the redstone. Looks like it made sense. So this is going to be our first attempt. Make sure it actually works. Now, I didn't account for any sort of server lag, so the timings did work in a creative world. But I guess if you want to do the honors of pressing the button, we can see if this thing actually works in the server.
Let's see. Now, disclaimer to the audience that for some reason the elytras aren't showing up on our backs. I have one on right now, but you can't see it. So it won't be quite as funny as it should be because they have their elytras on, but you can't see them. But
yeah, I'm even missing mine.
Okay. Drum roll.
Yes!
Yes!
Perfect.
Yes. Now I need to get some armor for them. I can find that. I'm gonna try to get a hold of me, Blue Jay, and Killa's player head.
You can push it again. It should go right back in. Yeah.
Awesome. And then let's make sure they pop back up because I did see they
they kind of
shift a little bit.
Yeah, they do shift. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So I think we do need to place the obsidian on the other side on their backs. I think to prevent that from happening. So we can take a look down below.
I forgot the secret entrance. Hold on, secret Batman entrance.
So we can see what actually
we'll take a look at this and then see they're pushed forward. Oh, look at this.
Oh, this needs to be obsidian. Okay.
I got extra. We're good. We're good, everybody. We are professionals here. Don't you worry.
Okay. All set.
All right. Give me armor stands. Woohoo!
Nice.
All right. Do a couple cycles of it just to make sure they don't get pushed so much that they don't want to do it anymore. Looks like I think we're good.
Yeah, it's looking good.
This is so awesome. I love this so much. Boy, he's either gonna hate this or he's gonna love it. I hope he keeps it. Do you think he'll keep it? I think he'll keep it.
I don't know, unless he has plans for down below. I know he has some chests and some beds down here, so he may have plans for down here, but I don't know. I would honestly want to keep it, but I like redstone, so that's just me.
Okay. Awesome, man. Well, Rogue Fox, thanks a lot for helping me out with this.
Yeah, no problem.
It always helps me to watch somebody redstone because I learn a lot more that way. I understand it all, but I don't know how to put it together sometimes. So you were a great help. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sometimes redstone doesn't make sense to me either. It just kind of all works out.
Awesome, man.
That's so awesome.
All right, I'll catch you later, Rogue Fox.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
And we are back at the One Chunk house. And with that, we are going to bring a close to the end of this episode. Again, I feel like we made a lot of progress. Again, we worked on the pathway that is out here, made this look all nice, and it goes to DB's house and all the way to BJ's. Now, again, I kind of laid these blocks out. I am wanting to bring trail out that way, but maybe just maybe, we'll get to that because I do want to start working on my base, but man, I am having so much fun over here, especially that redstone project we did with Prowl. And man, I haven't done redstone in quite some time, so it was nice to finally be able to do some redstone. But with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.